Constitutional Court has dismissed with costs Legal Aid South Africa's appeal against a High Court ruling on funding the Marikana miners' legal fees. Legal Aid had argued that it did not have the budget to pay for the miners' fees, an argument that was dismissed by the High Court and the Supreme Court as questionable. They were compelled to pay over 11 million rand for the miners' legal fees.
A last-ditch effort by Legal Aid South Africa to get a High Court decision overturned. It was shot down by the Constitutional Court.
1. Leave to file a replying affidavit is granted. 2. The application for leave to appeal by Legal Aid South Africa is dismissed. 3. Legal Aid must pay the costs of the first, second and further respondents to the extent that those costs were sought. I note that the 18th applicant, Mr. Ledingwane, did not seek costs, and that is made clear in the judgment. I hand down this judgment.
For Legal Aid South Africa, this court battle was academic, as it's already paid the miners' legal fees. It wanted clarity on what its financial obligations are regarding commissions of inquiry. It's welcomed the judgment.
We accept the judgment. We think the judgment clarifies it. We were also excited that there was also a dissenting judgment which agrees with the whole position that we've held as an organization.
For lawyers of the injured and arrested miners, a validation of their arguments.
This is our prayer to the court, that the application by the Legal Aid South Africa be dismissed, and be dismissed with costs, simply because the matter that they had brought before the Constitutional Court was moot. It was moot in the sense that it had no practical effect.
In addition to the monies Legal Aid has already paid to the injured miners, they'll now have to pay for the costs of their lost application. The president will have to make funding available for those who cannot afford a legal representation in any commissions of inquiry that are set up in the future. A victory for those who are financially marginalized. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News, Constitutional Court in Johannesburg.